Good morning, guys. My name's Sebastian. This is Resell Junkie. If you're new here, we sell stuff online for a full-time living. Today we're gonna go thrifting, okay? So right now it is Saturday morning. It's almost 8 a.m. We're going early because the thrift store opens in just a few minutes. And one of the biggest ones here has 4 different color tags, 50% off. So the majority of the store there is gonna be 50% off. Now they do this every Saturday and it gets really, really busy. So we gotta go first thing in the morning. So I decided to film this. We're gonna go hit a few stores and we're gonna see what happens. To be honest with you, I don't wanna go thrifting right now. I wanna be home. I wanna be with my son. I wanna be with my wife. It's kinda chilly, but you know what? We're gonna do it because we're gonna hustle. So guys, we are back home now, finally. I didn't really film much at the thrift store, to be quite honest with you, just 'cause I didn't really feel like it. I haven't been thrifting in like a week, so I really just wanted to go, hit it hard, and this is what we came up with. So, this crazy pile is all from today. Now, we're really trying to be better about using plastic bags, or not using them at least. I forgot my duffel, and I wasn't paying attention. The person had already loaded these up in the bags, but guys, something that we are really trying to be good about is not using these things, and you really shouldn't either. Get those IKEA bags, get big duffel bags, or just throw it back in your shopping cart and throw it in your trunk like we typically do. It's usually my practice. As you can see, those aren't bagged up. But what we're gonna do now is show you how you, like, really quickly, how we go from like raw, unprocessed stuff to something a little bit more neat and something that's more manageable. Because right now this is kind of stressing me out. So let's get into that, and hopefully this helps. So everyone's process is a little bit different when it comes to this, but the first thing that we like to do is average out the price that we paid. So there's a total of 24 items here. I paid like $180 or something like that. But at the end of the day, each of these items cost us $7.90. From there, I usually will just round up until like the next highest number. So we say that all of this stuff costs us $8 a piece, and that's how we'll put it into our spreadsheet. Rather than going one by each item and doing the math and tax, it doesn't make sense, especially when there's this many things. So we like to average things out. Now, next thing you're gonna see is all I'm gonna do is pretty much take every single item, pop the tag off of it. I'm gonna stack it here neatly on this shelf. And then later we're gonna go back in, we're gonna tag every single one of these with one of our tags, so we have an inventory code for it. And yeah, let's just get into that. After all of that, this is what we have. We have a nice, neat pile of stuff, okay? So there's no more original Goodwill tags or anything on there. This is all just clean stuff now. There's no crap on my workspace. All those little tags, the little plastic nibs and all that stuff is gone. That stuff gives me freaking anxiety. I don't know about you guys, but I hate just stuff being messy everywhere. So that's why we make it such a big priority to get this stuff into our area and like raw into our processing as soon as possible. I just hate having like those tags and just crap everywhere. So yeah, the quicker you can get it organized, the faster you can like actually turn it into money. So the next step in all this, like I said, is to actually grab one of these guys, Okay, I'm not gonna bore you with this, but pretty much what we do is we take this and then, see if, of course I don't have one of these labels prepped, but we have these rolls of stickers that we get on Amazon. We'll actually put that in the blog post as well. They're really cheap. These are like $9 for a roll of 1,000 of these. And then we have these like separate little 1-inch tags, which it's kind of a pain in the butt to do, but it's just what we do for now because we haven't found a better option. We make those tags, we clip them onto here, and then we go from there. So once everything actually has a number associated to it, what we'll start doing is we'll go into the computer and we'll start using our check-in spreadsheet to get everything checked in. So if you guys are new to the channel, if you don't know, we do have an assistant that's a virtual assistant overseas in the Philippines. His name is Loretto. He actually handles all of our listings and a bunch of other like eBay backend stuff. So when we actually get inventory, we don't list it ourselves. We put it onto a spreadsheet that has like the title, description, name, like anything he could ever need, and then he transcribes it into an eBay listing with our template. So it's super easy. We have a whole blog post about that as well if you really actually are curious about that. But yeah, for now I'm gonna start tagging these things, and honestly I'm probably not gonna process this stuff later today or later at all today. But we'll see. If we get to it, we'll finish that video off with that, but if not, cheers guys. All right guys, so this is everything that we have from this morning. As you can see, it's all nicely organized. I'm not gonna go too deep into every single item. We're gonna just glimpse through some of these because there is quite a few things. So first things first, by the way, we paid $8 for everything that you're about to see here. Gap military cargo pants, nothing special about these, just a little distressed, nice little drawstring pants, people like that. These we'll get like 25 bucks for. Got 2 pairs of these. So these are Nike Pro Combat like football pads. These are actually a size 4XL. These are gigantic. I mean, they're like, look at that. That is a big dude. But if you look up comps on eBay, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Does the light still look okay? You know, it's pretty moody and into it. Great. Keep going. So yeah, these sell all day for like 25 to 35 bucks. These are really clean. They look literally brand new. So we'll probably get on the high end of the spectrum there. By the way, I'm not moving a lot. I got this stupid microphone hooked up to the laptop. It's super ghetto right now. Just don't make excuses. It's really, like, look at that. Like, it's, our light just went out. So ghetto. We're gonna keep going. Because this is why we're gonna be rich. Mark my words. No one knows about this stuff. These are roller hockey pants, okay? These are by the brand Mission, okay? You need to learn about this stuff. They look just like kind of nylon-y, kind of meshy pants. But yeah, Mission is a big hockey brand. These pants all day go for $35 to $60 depending on the style and condition. These look like brand new, so we'll definitely get closer to like 45 bucks for these. So be on the lookout for that. These next 2 things, something we talk about all the time, cycling jerseys. I'm not gonna go too deep into these. This is just one from a Mexican restaurant, and then this is like some Rasta little chick thing. It's really cute. So those are fun. We still buy those. We buy them year round because people cycle in Florida, and in January in Florida, it's still 90 degrees. So something that people always pass on is coveralls. This is a pair of vintage Cabela's made in USA coveralls. They'll have different camos, different patterns and stuff like that, but this is a really traditional camo that you'll see all the time. The fact that it's by Cabela's will bring a premium. You'll see a lot of generic, low-key brands make these as well from back in the day. But since it's Cabela's, I'm assuming we'll get like 75 bucks for this because it's in great shape. Brand Alps. What was this? This was something else. I bought this because I thought it was the brand Alf, but it's actually the brand Alps. But nice little knit sweater. Is this wool? I think this is wool. Yeah. Well, this is made in New England. Just a nice little cute sweater. Be on the lookout now during winter. These sweaters sell great. The thicker, the better. If you watched our vintage haul video, you've already seen this. This is a 1990 San Francisco 49ers crew neck. This one's cool because it's got the 3-peat right there. Just a nice little piece. We found a bunch of these over the years. They sell for right around 25 to 30 bucks all day. Again, another piece of vintage that you've already probably seen if you saw the other video. This is a Patagonia Cinchilla made in the USA. The funkier the better when it comes to patterns on these, but also the condition matters. So this one is in fantastic shape for its age. It literally looks brand new. So we're probably gonna get like 60 bucks for this, I'm assuming. So 55 to 60 bucks. So be on the lookout. This is this made? No. Okay. This was a Columbia rain shell, kind of like boat fishing jacket. This is definitely intended for like someone to take on a boat or something like that. Yeah, be on the lookout for these, especially. Like, you'll find a lot of rain shells, but some are intended to do like specific tasks like boating. So be on the lookout.
Sebastian, be on the lookout, coach.
Be on the lookout. So this is a vintage Polo Country Ralph Lauren sweater. There's nothing crazy about this. But it is a nice cut. It does have some details in the arms and stuff like that. This is from sometime around the 90s. I'm guessing probably like later 90s. That's a total guess. It's made in Hong Kong, but just judging by the cut, yeah, probably around from then. If you find these with crazy designs from Polo, it could be worth a lot of money. Like hundreds of dollars. So if you find these Polo Country ones with crazy patterns and like they're heavy knit ones, worth a lot of money. Brand we love here, Cool. We sell this as much as we possibly can. This brand sells really fast. This is just a basic zip up fleece jacket, nothing crazy, but we'll get like 30 bucks for that. This is a Eddie Bauer sweater. We love Eddie Bauer, and especially whenever it's like military style. This is their remake of a very classic military sweater. Most likely we'll get 25 to 30 bucks for this as well. Brand that we love that a lot of people don't know about, again, is Arc'teryx. If you watched any of our hiking overviews, you've heard about this brand. Really high end. There's another brand that's very, very similar to it as far as the name. They totally copied them off of it. Their name is Arc'tix, whereas this has like a Y and it looks like super fancy and it's got an apostrophe and like a cute little creature there. Look for this. It's a really nice brand. Anything you find. Yeah.
Look out for this little lizard guy.
Yeah, the lizard guy. Yeah, whatever that guy is. Whenever you find this logo on anything, it's gonna be worth your time. Like, it's a nice brand, especially their jackets. This shirt we'll probably get like 20 bucks for. Orvis, old men love this brand on eBay. If you're an eBay seller, you need to start carrying this. This is like a buffalo plaid thick shirt jacket type thing with like a fleece liner there. Sometimes the fleece liners and the actual outside shell won't match up. So on these, just be really careful, especially if there's like a quilted puffer liner. If they're older, sometimes they'll shrivel up in the washing machine and they'll never fit right. So be careful when it comes to like jackets like this. But this thing we'll get like 30 to 35 bucks for, maybe a little bit more. This is a North Face crew neck, and when I got it under the lights here, I realized that there's grease stains all over it, and this was a huge waste of time. So guys, even as a professional clothing seller, like, still totally screw up all the time. I didn't see it because like it's beige and it's really, really hard to see, but clearly under the light, like I saw it right away. So just be a little bit more careful. We'll still get like $16 for this. Patagonia vest, if you notice, it does have some custom embroidery on it. That does matter, and it does definitely take away from the value, but this thing is still gonna go like for $25-ish, even with the embroidery. So when it is nicer branded stuff, don't pass on it just because there is like another company's logo. Again, Patagonia vest. This time it's a puffer with a little hood. This one is gonna go for somewhere between 50 and 60 bucks because it's a woman's XL. Larger sizes definitely do bring more money. Another vest and another brand that we keep talking about is Mountain Hardwear. It's a brand that a lot of people don't know about, and a lot of people skip this brand over, and honestly, I skipped this brand over for a couple of years before I really learned about it. This is a nice little down vest by them. We'll get like 40 to 45 bucks for this guy. This is something we've talked about on the channel before. It's a cold weather military parka jacket. You'll see this in a bunch of different camo patterns from every service branch. This is the inside tag, and it's really important because on there it'll tell you who made it, and it's also going to tell you there's like several versions of these. If it says ECWS on the tag, it's the Gore-Tex version, which is important. It makes it more valuable. Get these only when they're in good shape. Make sure they don't smell like cigarettes, and you'll get like 75 to 80 bucks for these all day. Really, really popular jacket. If you live in a military town, you'll find that all the time. Everyone knows North Face. This is just a basic women's jacket, nothing special whatsoever. We'll get 25 to 30 bucks for that because it had a small tiny hole on it. Helly Hansen, another brand that people don't really know about. This is a basic, just little rain shell, but they make a lot of high-end ski and snow stuff, so be on the lookout for them. This is a store that you will find in Park City in really, really high-end towns. So this is a major brand, and it can carry a lot of weight as far as like cost-wise. This one, unfortunately, had a broken zipper. This thing looks brand new. This jacket looks absolutely brand new, but the zipper's trash, so it sucks, but we'll still get 20 to 25 bucks for that. Two more things and we're done. This was one of my favorite finds of the day. It's a vintage 90s Nike Air puffer jacket with the hood. The hood zips off, and the fact that it's even still there is incredible. This thing is in fantastic condition. Let me show you the tag there. It's got that old Nike 90s tag, made in USA. Just a really great piece. We're gonna get somewhere between like 75 and 100 bucks for this. I'm not really sure where, but somewhere around there. Okay, now the absolute favorite find of the day, 1980s Raiders freaking little bomber satin jacket. This thing is so awesome. Like, this is freaking cool. It does have someone's name embroidered on it, but I do think we're still gonna get somewhere around $120 for this jacket. Really cool, guys. Certain football teams, certain sports teams in general bring way more money than others. You need to do your research. I hate sports. I hate every single sport there has ever been created, but I still know this stuff, so it doesn't matter if you like something or not. You need to know about it if you want to make real money. So let's hustle. I hope this helped. I hope this was interesting. And that was our day thrifting. That was a Saturday. We're done. We're going to wrap up. That's it. Cheers.